I am going to start with my basket. I have gathered a lot of things in here and then I'll go to the boxes. I have to tie them up. I have my 2 tote bags. I use tote bags all the time, and if I need one more I can find one more, and there are tote bags in here that I have to clear. So let's start. This is what came out of the basket. I will not record the animal fiber yarn, just the cotton yarn. And I will put in my basket my current project, so it will be tidy, and my notions, so that I can find them and be near where I knit. I will only write down the cotton yarn that I have here, and I do know that I have more skeins of some of the yarns I have here, so I will write them down in a rather informal way so I can have them somewhere when I deal with my bigger amount of cotton yarn that I have in my closet and add them in. But first of all I want to clear this corner here. I will have to call it off for today because I have to work. It's not the best thing I could have done, but given the amount of time I had in my hands, I think I did pretty good. In this basket I have gathered all my cotton yarn that I'm going to use for my blanket, and some miscellaneous things, and scraps for stuffing and stuff like that. And on the other basket I'm having my drawings, my needles and my whips, and on the basket I'm going to place the project I'm working right now. But if I want to use any of my whips, there are over here. I'm not going to be, it's not going to be very difficult to find them. So that's it for today. I'm going to wrap it up and I'm going to start working. Okay, this is not all the yarn I have, because I have yarn in a box near my couch where I usually sit and knit. I have brought out my cotton yarn and my animal fiber yarn, and I'm going to switch, like I do with my clothes, to the IKEA case that I have with my animal fibers and put there my cotton yarn. and I will try to divide my cotton yarn between things I can with yarn that I can use for making garments and things I can wear, and yarn I can use for accessories and home stuff around, like, I don't know. So I will start first with putting out my animal fiber yarn, and then I will divide my cotton yarn. This is the initial idea. It crossed my mind that I can weight the yarn that I have seen people do. I'm sorry for the noise, I have an open window. We have a very beautiful weather, and I thought I could weight the yarn I have, but I believe this is going to add to my anxiety, so I'm not going to do that. I will just gather the animal fiber to one box. I think I have also some other yarn in here, like I do not use anymore for garments with polyester and like that, so I have it's not all my animal fiber yarn in this case. I do not have so much animal fiber yarn, and I think we are ready to go. I hope I can finish most of my work today so that I can start knitting my spring and summer garments. Okay, this is my animal fiber yarns and some of my polyester yarn that I use for things I want to make around the house. So I didn't do a very good job here, because I will take them out again so that I can fill you in on how my stas bust for my animal fiber yarn went, and this will be an upcoming video. And here I have some skeins of yarn that are just one skein of each color, and there are cotton yarns, and I will probably use them for making, I don't know, something around the house. I have some ideas I want to put out there, so we'll see what I can make with them. And I have yarn here, which is sport weight yarn, cotton yarn of course, that I can use for garments. So I have put this from this side of the box, and I have some more yarn, which is mostly drops yarn, that I have to put in here. It is the next day. The only thing I managed to do yesterday was just to change where I keep my plant-based fibers with my animal fibers. So I didn't write down anything of what I have. I think I will have to redo the notes I kept a few days ago, but I am here in my living room and I have my yarn here, so I will again bring it all out and talk to you a little bit about what I'm planning, or I think I want to do with this yarn, because I just put the case that I keep my yarn on my scale, and it's almost 11 kilos, so there's a lot of yarn in here. And it's yarn that I don't plan to use on making garments, but I'm not sure yet, and I do not have a clear mind right now to think what I want to do with it. I just have 3 patterns in my mind, and I would like to start from there, just to make myself feel better, if that makes any sense. So let me bring out my yarn and start writing down what I have. I have written down all the yarn I have, all the cotton yarn I have, and I was reviewing some of the patterns I have mentioned in a previous video that I would like to make for spring and summer 2026, and I think I'm going to use the saffron, which is a lot. I think I will have enough for a garment, and it's this clay color, which I really like, although I do not gravitate to those colors. I usually like more cold colors. I think I would like this for a top that I have seen. I do not remember the name, but I will put the link somewhere over here. It's from Audrey Borrego. I really like her patterns. I think it will make a good top. So I think I'm going to use this one for this top, which is a free pattern, and I think I have enough yarn for it. So, and the next one, let me see. Okay, I have those two colors, and I don't know if I will be able to combine a third color because all my balls left. Okay, I don't know. I'm not sure because I haven't bought the pattern yet. I really like the Raglan top from I do not remember the name. I will have all the information in the description box below, but I would like very much to make this pattern with those two colors. I know it's not the suggested yarn, so I would have to make many modifications in order to use it, but I think this is what I had in mind when I bought this yarn. I really like those colors, and I think it will be the next pattern I will make. I also have this one because I've seen people using more than two colors, so maybe that's an option too, although I do not have enough from this yarn. And let me see, I have this one, which is, I don't know if you can see it, it's like a dark pink, I don't know, we call it rose in Greek, and I would like to make a Kutovakika love letter top. I do not remember anything today, but I think I will use this for this pattern. And the next one, I have this, and I also have this one, so I think I have enough. And the other thing I was thinking was to use this blue one to make Camille K, the Chiara top, I think it's the name, which I'm not sure yet which color I want to make. I really want to make that pattern, so that's an option. And I wear a lot of blue, so this will be something that I will be able to wear a lot, so that's an option too. So those are the three garments I was thinking of making for sure, and I have a lot of this Paris yarn. I have many different colors, but I have also this off-white basic color, which I would love to make a bag, a bucket bag. I do not have a pattern in my mind. I've seen many things on Pinterest that I would not need a pattern to make, so we'll see how this will work, but that's something I really want to make. And I will definitely have to find colorful things to make because I have a lot of skeins, which are a lot but not enough for a garment. That's all for my plant-based yarn, my stash. Let's hope that by the end of the season I will be able to just use like 1/3 of it. I will be very happy with that.
but that's something that we will have to see in the next few months. So stay tuned. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you at the next one. Bye.